Okay guys, next start in my new topic of this video. So like how can we modify the data and how can we modify the table. So last video I have showed you like how we are rendering the data in the UI. In this video I'll show you like how can we edit this HTML and CSS for this table. Okay, so if I'll go to home.html, you can see like this is the data. So we'll modify the data for student management system. I will some new field over here and I want to render that. And one more thing guys, like I have shifted my CSS to the static.css file and I have did like this. Okay, so I'll show you like how I was doing that. Okay, and now I have to mention this load static inside that data table. Okay, so that actually I have defined load static in head. Okay, head tag, but I need to define the same over the data table, then only it will load the CSS. Okay, so if I'll refresh this page, you can see like this border has been changed. So similarly I have to give load static over here. Okay, so that will work. So it is working, so that is fine. So now concentrate about changing the table. Okay, so I'll go to static.css and I'll just check width. I can just reduce the width up to 90% maybe. So let me see how it is looking like. Okay, so it is looking like this. And left margin I can define like margin left, so I can just give like auto. Okay, let me check whether it is working or not. Yeah, it is working, but I will reduce the width again to 80%. No, actually I no need to mention auto. If I'll give auto, it is changing and not looking good. I can maybe give like 40 px. Okay, let me see whether it is working. Yeah, now it is looking cool. So I have to change this data table to some other name. So for that I have to go to HTML and I'll just give a design like, instead of data table I can give like uh, student student details table. Okay, student details table. Okay, so this should come. Okay, I'll give a break tag over here so that it will go to. Okay, I'll give a just br tag, that's it. I'll leave this and it will come down. Okay, I want this student details table to be shown at the middle. Okay, so align is equal to center. Sorry, align is equal to center. Let me check whether it is working. Yeah, it came at center. And now I have to make this h1 tag to a bit smaller, which is maybe h2 tag I can define. Okay, so I'm defining this as h2 tag. Okay, so now it is working like this, and I will make it bold. Okay, so I'll just simply give a b tag over there and I'll give just b tag, so like this. Okay, so if I refresh this page, you can see like it is coming like this. So I think this won't work for h2 anyway. It is header. Okay, so that is already a bold tag and it is header, and I'll give again a BA tag below this. Okay, so basically I want this table to come like this, and here all the student details will populate. And one more thing I'll do is I'll go to static.css and you can see like this width and this width is not equal. So margin left, maybe I can give like 60 px. Let me check whether it is looking good or not. A bit more, so I can just give 70 px. Let me check. Yeah, it is now coming like in a middle element. Okay, so this table should be populating as a middle. And I'll change the color of the nav bar. So I'll change the color of nav bar to the previous one, which is yellow. Okay, so let me see how it looks like. Okay, now it is looks like this. Okay, so I'll populate some sample data which is not name, address and age. Instead of that I will just give like student names. And okay, and one more thing guys, I have to change all the things over here if I want to provide some sample data. Okay, so instead of name I just can give what I can give is students. I will just enlarge the screen a bit. Okay, so that you can see students name. Okay, students name I just provided. After that it will come like age, which is fine. After that it will come like maybe department. Okay, so department CSAIT, which is fine. After that it will come like something like student's name, age, department, and then it will come like what I can say is what else I can provide. Location is fine. Address, instead of address I can just provide address is fine. I'm not changing this. Okay, so student name, age, department, and specialization I can just give specialization. Okay, specialization I can give like AIML, which is fine. Okay. Okay, now what I'll do is instead of this dummy data I will populate some real life name like Rahul Roy maybe. Okay, so instead of this I can give like John Doe. So this is a popular name. So this two field I have added. Okay, and one more field I will add just to keep a button over there to add the student or delete the student. So I want that the list should come like name, and then department, then the age, then department, then specialization, then address, and lastly there will be one more column where we'll give a button to add the student, to delete the student. Okay, that action button will do. So delete existing student, that also will work, and that button also will work. So let's see, in the next video I will build that, but here I will populate those data. Okay, so maybe these two data we just need to populate. I just need to change this student name to student name. Okay, then age will come, then department will come. Okay, then specialization will come, and then address. Okay, so this is fine. So instead of name I have to give student's name. Okay, now this is fine. Then we need to go to home.html, and there we need to render all those stuffs. Okay, so how many columns we need? We need 1 2 3 4 5, total 5 column we need, and plus one which is maybe I can just give like action. Later we can decide. Okay, later we can decide, but now 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, total 5 column we should have. Okay, so this one should be name is fine. After that age, which is age. Then we have department. So instead of address we have to give department. After department we have specialization, so that specialization I will add over after department. After department we have specialization, and finally we have address. Okay, so this name you can change. Okay, you can change like anything, like I can just add name, age, specialization, subjects. Okay, we can change anything because this is the header of the table, so it is not depends on the data we are rendering. Okay, we are looping through for. Okay, for data in combined data, so what is the things are coming? Data dot name, data dot age. Okay, so data is the dictionary, this one. Okay, so data is a list, and inside list we have appended like dictionaries. So what will populate is name, age, department, specialization, and address. So data dot name, then data dot age, then data dot department, data dot department, and then data dot specialization. So this is the specialization I have to give over here, and finally data dot address, and then end for. That's it. Okay, so let me try to refresh the page whether it is working or not. Control R. So you can see like it is populated. Okay, name, age, department, specialization, and address. Okay, so here one more column will be there, which is action button. Okay, so that will do some other video. Okay, so guys, I have formatted my table. I have each and every field ready. So what I'll do is, in the next video I'll create a API connection. If I click this drop down menu and if I click this fetch student details, it will fetch all the student details over here. So at the beginning it won't show anything. Okay, so it will be a blank page, maybe the student details table that will come, but after clicking this only, this table will come. So that thing we'll do in the next video. So I think up to here you're clear, right? So if you're clear, give a comment in the comment box. And guys, please subscribe to my channel and please share my video, because that will be a great motivation for me. I'm stopping here. If you give any comment in the comment box, I'll surely reply to you. And see you in the next video. Till then, stay tuned and goodbye.